No, living. Hi, welcome to class today. How are you doing? Where are you watching me from? My name is Tennyson. You can call me Billionaire Farmer. So today we are going to be discussing investing in agriculture. What you should understand as a beginner investor. So we are going to have a very interesting conversation today. In fact, one of my friends might even come live with us here. He's also a good investor in agriculture. And we need to just share ideas. What is the right way to invest in agriculture? You're a complete beginner, you have money, you're looking for how can I invest in agriculture? We are going to discuss that today. So if you're joining and you can hear my voice, please let me know in the comment section that you can hear my voice. Let me know in the comment section that you can hear my voice. So a few days ago, we ended one of our conversation around investing in agriculture. And I also shared with us some of the mistakes I made when I was starting out, when I wanted to invest in agriculture, the sincere mistakes that I made, which I was thinking, oh, I was doing what was right. But then at the end of the day, I saw that I was acting not according to knowledge. I made a lot of mistakes. I made a lot of money. And today I share this publicly, not because I'm in regret, but because I keep seeing beginners doing the same mistakes or following the same pattern. And if I don't give you a hint, at the end of the day, you lose money and you feel like agriculture is not profitable. So let me tell you this story. When I lost my farm in 2021, by 2023, I was tired. I was just looking at what can I do that will be any money to feed my family. Remember, as at this time, I was married. I had a wife, I had a child, and I needed to provide food for them. So one thing that came to my mind was that, in fact, a friend of mine suggested to me that I should go into uh, forest trading since I've lost my business and I don't have the capital to go back and build another farm. He just advised me as a sincere friend. He said, bro, why not just go into forest trading? And because I know he's somebody that loved me and he's somebody that want me to be able to feed, he went as far as buying the phone for me. He bought the forest phone for me. He paid the money. I think it was 38,000 or so. Sent me the receipt and I was added to the community. Now, for a very long time, I studied the course. I even designed time. I don't know if what you mean by is honestly that is bad. I don't know that, but let me understand what you're saying. So I started, I study. The thing no enter my brain. You know how you will be stressing yourself to make sure you understand what you're studying. The thing did not enter my head. In fact, I was studying forest every day for nothing, for not less than 4 hours every day. Okay, forest trade, yes. That is bad for me. Some people are there who are making money. Do you get? So it's not that forest is bad. Some people are there and they are making money in the forest business. So we can't say forest is bad. But I tried as much as possible, hustle, look for ways so that I'll be able to learn the course, understand the course. Because this my friend promised me that once I'm willing to start, he will give me the startup capital. So capital was not the issue. You know, when you start forest trading, first thing you will learn using a demo account. They will fund it maybe like free. Those dollars is fake dollars. So you use it, trade for some time, understand how to place trade, how to cash out. I did all those things. It still did not enter my head. What can I even do with this thing? So I just told myself that, bro, you don't have anything to do. And I prayed, honestly. I prayed. I said, God, show me the best thing I can do. Because at this stage, I need to pay my house rent. If you have listened to my story before, My house rent that year, it was my mom that paid for me. And for some of you who don't know, my parents are pleasant farmers in the village. They could just, in fact, when it comes to farming and village life, my dad is a big man. He has a lot of oranges, very large orange farm. He earns a lot of money in agriculture through his own pattern, or let me say his own area. He's not that poor. Do you get? But he's not making money like that. So I say, if my dad stop that, I say, if my dad is the one that will pay money for me to be able to uh, pay my house rent, does it mean that the coming year he will still be the one that will pay my house rent? There must be a way out. I prayed and God just told me, go back to what you were doing. I know why I'm telling you this story. Mommy is around though. She's in the kitchen. She's doing. I asked her to fry plantain for me. That one is disturbing disturbing the brother. I'm sorry about that. So now I knew that I need to pay my house rent. And if I don't work, if I don't find a way to earn money, it means my parents, my mom will have to look for ways, sell her yam, sell her cassava to be able to pay my rent. So I need to work hard to earn that money. So what did I do? I prayed and my spirit told me, go back to what you were doing before. I said, okay, what was I doing before? I was trading agro-commodities way before I started or I built my own farm. So let me go back to what I was doing, which was build my own. Stop that. Sorry, few minutes, please, guys. Few minutes. Yeah, good evening, Johnson. You're welcome. So, as I was saying, I have to look for another way for me to be able to earn money so that I can pay my rent. So, one of the idea that came to my head that time was, okay, go back to what you were doing before. And what I was doing before, I was trading agro commodities. That was what I was doing. I was just helping people to sell their farm produce while I earn commission. So I went back to that. Now, I had one of my sister that is based in Benue State. So as at that time, I was not based in Benue State. I reached out to her and I told her that, please send me some of your pictures and videos of the yam that you're selling so that I can promote on Facebook. If I get buyers, you do the supply and I earn small commission. It's okay, no problem. So she will send me videos, pictures. I think as at that time, if I can sell a tuber of yam, maybe I'll make 200 or 300 or 400, depending on the size of the yam. I did that for like 1 week and I was able to earn good money. So do you know what came to my brain? What I learned was that you can make, the only way you can pay your bills is by selling. You cannot make or pay your bills by complaining or wishing. You can only pay your bills by selling. So what I did, I went back to what I was doing. I started pushing agro commodities, and that was how I was able to earn money. That year, I paid my house rent. In fact, I even moved to a better accommodation than where I was staying, because as at this time, I had no source of income coming in for me. So I had to stay in a one small one room. I think it was no, one bedroom. We just had a small parlor and the bedroom. In fact, our house properties could not even enter the bedroom. We have to sell some properties like fridge, sell our what is it called, our parlor chairs, sell so many things so that we can have. In fact, we sold bed because we had two beds and the one we have, it couldn't enter the rule. So we have to sell. So why am I saying this? The only way you can make money, is by selling. It's either you're selling your services, or you're selling another person's service, or you're selling your product, or you're selling another person's product. Now, in my case, I started by selling other people's products. That was how I was able to make money. That was how I started earning money back. And it helped me a lot. So if you're watching me right here and you're looking at how you can increase your income, you don't have a job. One of the cheapest job you can get is selling. Sales job is everywhere. We have a lot of companies that are looking for salespeople. Real estate companies, supermarket, boutique. There is no business owner that you can approach and tell the person you want to help the person to sell what they have, and the person will tell you no. It's difficult. It's rare. Many of them are willing to have you to do business with them. So what we are discussing today is investment, investing in agriculture. What serious investors must know. Why do I title this video this way? Because not everybody is serious. There are many people who wants to make money, but they are not serious. And I will explain. If you want to invest in agriculture, you need to be serious. Now, one of the seriousness I'm hammering here is that you need to do a market research. First thing you need to do as a serious investor is to do a market research. Now, simply, what are the things you find out when you're doing your market research? Now, market research is beyond watching YouTube videos, is beyond buying courses, is beyond reading a lot of books or maybe poultry farming. Now, when you want to go into poultry farming, you want to invest in rice processing, or you want to invest in piggery. The market research I'm talking about here is for you to settle down and say, okay, this business I'm going into, who are the target markets? Who are the consumers of this product? First thing is, you have to understand the consumer market. If you have your book, I need you to write this down. You have to understand your consumer market. That is the first thing you need to do. You have to understand the consumer market. Now, what is consumer market? Who are the people who are going to patronize you? It's fine that you're going into poultry farming. Who are the people that will patronize what you are producing? That is the first thing you have to know, or the first thing you have to research about. And when you know who are buying, the second thing you will understand about those persons is their purchasing power. Someone type in the comment section, purchasing power. If you can hear me very clear, let me see that in the comment section, purchasing power. You have to understand the purchasing power, and then you understand their preference, purchasing power and preference of the consumers you're targeting. Now, don't assume that everybody is eating egg. So if you go into poultry farming, people will consume your egg. No, don't assume. You need to understand. Okay, thank you, Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson said, market research is very important. Today, I went out for my palm oil and it was a successful one. Very, very important. Market research. And when you do market research, there are things you are looking out for: their purchasing power and their preference. So let's use poultry farming for example. If you are investing in poultry farming, let's say you are investing in broilers, you want to raise chicken and the goal is to sell them as meat. When you do your market research, you will understand how these people are buying this chicken. Are they preferring to buy by kg, by weight, or they do eye gauge? What I mean by eye gauge is that there are many people or many areas where you raise your birds And people who are to buy, do you know what they will check? They will just hold the chicken. This chicken, this one is not heavy, it's not big. That is how they will use to buy your chicken. Meanwhile, you as a farmer, you're calculating based on what they have consumed, and your markets are looking out for, the chicken no get weight, e no tall. You cannot make money doing that kind of business. Welcome oga and leave. You can't make money. You can't make money by doing what? Understanding or just using eye gauge. Johnson is saying aboki na eye dey check o, very bad bias. So you understand what I'm saying now? If that aboki is your customer, do you know what you're going to do? This year I'm not supposed to say it, but I will still say it anyway. We have boosters that when you give your chicken, they will eat and they will become so large in a short possible time. So if aboki is your customer, what that means is that your chicken need to be very big and tall for the aboki to pay you good. Purchasing power and preference. Purchasing power and preference. These are very, very important things you check before you invest in agriculture. So we use poultry now. Johnson, they say I should tell him the name of the booster. I will do that. But what I'm trying to say here is this: you need to understand purchasing power and preference of your clients. I love this feedback from Nnamdi. Nnamdi Mark say market research is very important in any agricultural value chain business. Very, very important. But many people don't do it too. They will just assume, and then they will invest money using that assumption. And at the end of the day, they will say, okay, agriculture is not profitable. I wasted my money. No, you have to understand purchasing power and you understand preference. See, there are all these big companies that we know. They invest huge amount of money in market research. They pay experts to study customers, to study buyers, to study consumers of this product. Look at iPhone, for example. If you do a simple Google search to know how much iPhone or Apple, let's use Apple, invest in market research every day to understand consumer psychology, you'll be shocked. And many times when it comes to farming, we don't do it. Let me do a quick research here. I'm using ChatGPT. Let me ask ChatGPT how much Apple invest in market research last year. Let's ask that question. I'll ask ChatGPT now. Okay, please, I want to know how much did Apple invest in market research last year? That is 2025, or any data that is available on market research. I want to know how much they invest in market research. I want us to understand this thing real time. So people don't invest. Guess what, guys? This is the answer that I got from ChatGPT. ChatGPT say Apple spent about $34.55 billion on research and development in 2025. Apple invested $34 billion on research, on market research and development. They are experts. Their job is to do market research for these companies. So many times, many investors, many beginners, when they are coming into agriculture, they don't do market research. Market research is not for Apple alone. Market research is for business people, is for intelligent investors. He say one quarter alone, which was December of 2025, Apple invested 10 billion US dollars on market research. On market research. And guess what ChatGPT have told me? See, say God. In 2021, Apple invested 21 billion on market research. In 2022, Apple invested 26 billion on market research. In 2023, Apple invested 29 billion on market research. In 2024, Apple invested 31 billion on market research. And then 2025, which was last year, Apple invested 34 billion US dollars on market research. But guess what? Many beginners in agriculture, especially people who want to invest, when they reach out to people like us who are experts, who have been doing it, who have learned through pain, and we tell them, okay, let's do a simple market research, and we give them our figures. Do you know what they will tell you? Oh, that money is too high. I don't have that kind of money. Can't we just do it? No, you're cutting corners. When you do this market research, you will now understand that this layer fan I'm going into, or this fan I'm going into, I need to target hotels. I need to target restaurants. I don't want to produce my best and then somebody will just come and look at the weight of the chicken and pay me. I want to have a system in which buyers will come. In fact, they will pay me money before I even produce. Do you know that there are many farms in Nigeria right now that they don't produce their best or produce their product and then start looking for buyers? Buyers are already there. As they are producing their chicken, people are taking. I once managed a farm for someone in Abuja, and while I was managing this farm, I was opportune to meet many people. So one man came and he told me that he supply fresh fish to restaurants in Abuja. He called a lot of big restaurants and he's looking for more farmers that will be supplying to him. That he has his own farm, but he can't depend on his farm alone. So he need other people to be supplying to him so that he will always have fish to supply to other people. But do you know what? There are many other fish farmers in this country that have fish and are looking for buyers. You know why? They did not conduct a market research to identify who is their buyers or even go into a written agreement with buyers before producing. This is what intelligent investors do, not just in agriculture, but all businesses. They invest a lot of money in research. Now, the example I gave us about Apple, when Apple do their market research, they now get to understand that our consumers or human beings are very funny. Some of them will buy, they will pay $900 for an Apple phone that is white. You see this white one, the price is different. Then the same iPhone 14, 12, or let me say 12 Pro Max, might be $500 black. Then the same iPhone, same quality, same everything will be white. And that white one, they can sell that white one for $1,000 and consumers will buy it. Users will buy it. They understand that psychology. They didn't understand that by sitting one place. They went to they conducted a market research and understood that people buy many times based on emotions. So they sell that to us. So if you want to invest in agriculture, don't just assume. Conduct a market research, understand the people you're selling to. Just like one of the example that my student here, Oga Johnson, gave. Oga Johnson say he's selling palm oil and he went to a market research for his palm oil before he will start doing anything purchase, buying and selling or storage. The market research will help him to understand what is the kind of oil I should buy. You know, oil, palm oil have different grade. We have grade 1, grade 2, and the least one. They are not the same price. They have different buyers. So if you want to go into palm oil storage or palm oil trading, it's only when you do your market research that you will understand that not all palm oil are the same, and all palm oil have buyers, and the buyers are looking for one particular thing or one or two things in that oil. Market research will help you to do this. So don't just jump and just go and buy palm oil and start trading, or you just go and start a poultry farm. Do a market research. And let me tell you the truth, the market research you want to do is an expert that can do it for you. I am not saying you should pay me money to do market research for you. Of course, if you pay me, I do it for you. Do you get? But I'm saying you need an expert. There are many people who come to me and say, oh, I want to go into maybe goat farming, for example, and I need somebody who I can consult. On my own, I know I am not an expert in goat farming to consult for them. I recommend a friend of mine that is an expert in goat farming to consult for them. When people reach out to me and say, consult for me for palm oil, I have a skeleton knowledge, fair knowledge on palm oil, but I cannot guide you properly. So what I can do for you is to recommend you. I have some of my friends that is what they do 247. I'm a consultant, but I have many other people that work with me. So why am I saying this? As a beginner, you need to employ the services of a consultant to do it for you. I was reading Femi Otedola book, Making It Big, where he shared that when he wanted to buy an electrical plant in Kogi State, he paid over 13 million US dollars for a company to come and consult for him. So if you're a serious investor, you want to make good investment and you want to make money from agriculture, my advice for you is very simple. Invest in market research. Don't assume, invest in market research. Now, the next thing is that when you're done with your market research, the market research will even show you which area you should invest your money into, because you have to understand the entire value chain. Remember what I told us before, that farming, agriculture is not just farming. Farming is only one part. Agriculture is a vast value chain with a lot of different businesses. So take for example now, you want to go into fish farming, but after conducting a market research, you now discover that the most profitable way for you is to go into fish smoking business. It will not make sense for you based on the capital that you have, based on the expertise that you have, based on your schedule. You will not be able to manage a primary production farm for fish. There are other farmers who will not be able to invest in smoking their fish, so they can only produce their fish and sell to other people who will buy fresh and go and smoke. So maybe what you need to do is to invest knowledge, invest money, and understand how to smoke fish, and then go ahead and build a fish smoke house where you'll be smoking the fish and be selling. It's another value chain. It's all agriculture, it's all farming. Or maybe during your research, you discover that many people, after smoking their fish, they are looking for buyers. And you have also observed that their packaging is very poor. So what will you do from the other end? You will now invest money in packaging materials. Remember, you're not the one who cultivated the fish. You're not the one who smoked the fish. All you did is that you invested money in packaging materials. You invested money in packaging materials. You package the fish and you sell. Now, that packaging alone has added value to that fish. If someone packaging is lower than yours, you make money more than that person. So these are some of the things that we have to know before you invest. Like I say, a thorough market research. Also, if you have questions, don't drop your question and If you have a question, please drop it, or you have a contribution that you want to make, please drop it. We are discussing smart investors, serious investors. Serious investors conduct market research. Weak or unserious investors invest based on emotions. And then at the end of the day, the serious investors make money from their investment. Then the unserious investors, they blend the business, they blend the sector, and they give up. And guess what? Many times they invest a lot of money in infrastructures such that at the end of the day, they are not even able to use it. That is the reason why if you go about now, you see a lot of agricultural projects that are not being useful. And if you check, the person who invested the money only had passion for agriculture. He had no knowledge, and he did not consult anyone who had knowledge to guide him. Now, one thing with market research is that many times you even see your own weakness. There's what we call SWOT analysis. I believe everyone watching here know what SWOT analysis is. Everyone understand what SWOT analysis is. SWOT analysis will show you your weakness. You're weak in this area. You don't have strength here. Someone say, what is the best way to approach a research before you start? So depending on what you want to go into, right? I remember what I say. I said it's only an expert that can do the market research for you. It's only an expert that can do the research for you. Just say, boss, please, logistic issue this week, delay delivery for customers, and it's costly, bringing 2 to 3 30K rubber oil from Cross River to Abuja. What should I do? Okay, Johnson, I want to assume that you say you have like 30. Stop that. Who is doing that? Stop. I want to assume that you're saying you have like 30 keg, and you're in Cross River State, and you want to send it to Abuja, and you're having challenge with logistics. Is that what you mean? Johnson, let me know if that is what you mean. I have to attend to my children. They are disturbing me. I'm sorry, I'm back. So, Oga Johnson, how to handle this logistic issue is very simple. What you do is that we have a lot of companies that maybe they are moving from Cross River to Abuja. So you have to, okay, I am in Abuja already, like bringing it from my mill in Cross River to customers in Abuja. Okay, yeah, so logistic is one of the biggest issue that we have. So we all suffer from logistic. So the only thing is you partner with some of these reliable companies. They charge you high. Let's say from Cross River to I don't know where in Cross River, but let's say from Cross River to Abuja, you might have truck that are moving. Um, you might have truck that can move this product for you. Not truck, all these small vehicles. They are the one that you should consult. They are the one you can consult. Yes, those small cars are the best option for you. Go and and mommy will give you your own, yeah. So I don't know if this my video is clear. I don't know. Can you guys see me very clear? Oga Johnson, let me know if my video is clear. Let me know if this my video is clear, or do I need to on my light? Okay, someone say it's not clear. I'm coming. Let's see how. That's it. Someone say. Okay, how about now? I think the video is clear now. I think the video is clear now. Please let me know whether the video is very clear now. And of course, guys, I have one of my friend that is also going to share with us how to invest in agriculture the right way. So in few minutes time, he will be live here with us and he will share his knowledge about investing with us. He has also been into agriculture for a long time. We have been friends. We have done a lot of business. We have made a lot of mistakes. We have made a lot of money in agriculture. And we are going to be discussing today, and you learn a lot. So please stay connected. If you can share the video, let me know. And let me know that the video is clear now.
Hello.
Hi, Mr. Odis Ranch. How are you doing?
Oh, a billionaire farmer.
You're welcome. How is today?
Man. I am here, man. You
I'm trying
okay?
to see. Yeah, I'm good. I'm trying to see how we can. Few minutes, please. I don't know if my viewers can see you. I want to be sure that they can see you. Few minutes. I need to work on something here. Okay, yeah, they say they can't see you. So just few minutes. I'll do that. I'll beat this boy. I'll beat him. I need to. Uh, few minutes. Few minutes. So, but guys, let me know if the video is clear now. Why I work on bringing uh, our special guest on. I want to see how. I think this should be our layout for today. Layout 3. Let me see. Mm, so about a few minutes, please. Okay, guys. So few minutes so that I can fix some things behind the scene. Then we are going to come back live again. I think that will be better for us. I don't know what's happening here. Can you people see? Can people see my guest now? I want to see it in the comment section. If you can see him now, I think they should be able to see us now. Okay, Johnson, please let me know if you can see my guest. Hi, 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 hi. Let me know if you can see. If you can see my, I'm trying to see how I can bring my guest on. I think I'm the only person that is here now. No, 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 not here. Okay, okay. I think they say they can see Showboy. Let me bring Showboy to the stage. Okay, Showboy, you're live with us here. All my people say they can see you very clear.
Oh, hi everyone.
Okay, but I think there's something I need to adjust here so that it will be more bigger, so that it will be more bigger for them. You can see him, but that is not what I want. Mona no verse, so abeg. There's something very important we need to discuss. I don't want to end this live to come back. That is why. If not, I think I can set it. But please, guys, please, people should stay with me. Let me end the live, go back, do the setting, then we'll restart back again. We'll be discussing investing in agriculture, what serious investors must know before they invest in agriculture. So, a few minutes, and I'll be back.